Having a stroke is like being born again. I'm on my way to meet up with Cory and Ty. They're two college basketball players who had strokes. We all had strokes in different decades. We're literally a decade apart.
Being reborn, I see life through a different lens.
It's like a restart, rebirth. It's really about what's next.
I had lost everything, not really understanding that I had the opportunity to gain everything.
Weissman makes the free throw and the crowd erupts.
I always was taught to use basketball as a tool to get me to where I needed to go.
If I didn't have basketball, I don't know where I'd be at.
Having that mindset can really benefit how you see the world.
What's up, man?
What up?
Long
time.
Long time
no
dude.
see. Yeah.
Long time coming.
Dude.
Finally.
Yeah.
How's everything, man?
Good.
It's finally good to meet my boys.
But it was so great to see your pimp walk. We all have, that limp, but we've all turned it into, that pimp walk.
Yeah, you gotta own it. You gotta own it.
So, we're gonna play pig. Pig is just a shorter version of horse. We're just gonna have fun and discuss our stories and discover something new.
See who wins. I'm a bit of a sore loser, so we'll see. It's all fun and games until we start shooting.
I can picture Cory not talking, if he loses, not talking to us for like a couple months.
Yeah, it's been real, guys. I gotta get out of here.
Well, we'll see about that.
Oh, my bad.
Most competitive. All right, let's go. That's all he did yesterday.
I was out on the golf course, to be honest. I won, so.
From the quarter.
What do we got, 20 bucks on this game? All right, let's go before it warms up too much.
Kyle, you're up.
First off.
I'm gonna show you the Kyle style.
Does
the first
that include
shot.
it going in or what?
What?
Does that include it going in or?
So this is where the Kyle style was born. Lunch recess, leg brace, arm brace. I knew I could do it. Doctor said you can't play basketball for 2 years. And I just got out there. I faked the guy out, rolled around, and made it. And everyone roared.
He with the Hakeem dream shake.
All right.
My really good friend, Matt McDonald, said, "Oh, juked it with the Kyle style." And so that's where the name was born.
Still got the Kyle style?
No, depends on what day it is.
I like it though. A little shake. So probably like 8 months after my stroke, I kind of flipped myself the ball, I'll do it here, fade away. I end up falling backwards, hit my head. I'm gonna try not to do that today, but that's gonna be my next shot. All right, all right.
Don't
so
hurt yourself.
I'm not gonna hurt myself. Ty, you wanna stand behind me? I'm just kidding,
Yeah,
I'm kidding. Get out of my way, get out of my way,
Sure.
get out of my way. Little fade away. Little fade away. Like I said, I just didn't want to fall. But that day I fell pretty hard.
All right, I'm feeling like Kobe. I used to spin a lot, so my go-to move was a spin move. So every time, like those motions, because my eyes trying to process, it takes me a little longer, and I feel a little uncomfortable. So it'll be a challenging shot for me too.
Take your time. Whatever it takes to get it in. Listen, I'm here to win. Keep it close. Let's see your guys' fundamentals. little shooting.
The one hand, okay.
Oh my God.
I'd finish this game way too fast.
We'll test the waters.
All right.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, goes back to me?
Yeah, so you get a whole new shot.
Okay. Was it difficult, like going out in like public, like walking around and feeling like all eyes were like on you?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that too, because when I got back to school, I was able to walk and everything, but right before the game and like right up into layup lines, it was weird, as if anyone was actually paying attention to me. Like you said, I literally felt like everyone was staring at me. I would go from being able to like walk normal to my leg would start shaking because I just felt like the entire arena and gym was just staring at me. You know, whatever limp it is, like take pride in it, you know?
Every single person is in their own reality. Everyone has a different view of you. So when you're walking down the street, often they look at my limp or they look at my arm, and then I smile. And then I'd wait till they look up and they smile, and I was like, how you doing? Or today's a good day. Or how do you like that pip walk? And I make light of it because 9 out of 10 times, people are just curious. It took a long time to actually get that. Having that mindset and frame, it can really benefit how you see the world.
That's what I was saying, you know, throughout my entire recovery from having, you know, my left side being paralyzed to eventually getting back out into the court, it was just part of like my mindset. I always say to people, like, get something in your mind and don't let anything get in the way of it. And luckily for me, it was basketball. If I didn't have basketball, I don't know where I'd be at. Like, it was just literally always because I got to get back out into the court.
Right.
When we have a stroke or whatever brain condition, it's like a restart, rebirth. You can get stuck in that moment thinking about your past, but it's really about what's next.
I'm blank slate over here. Feeling
know, right?
not limber anymore.
Too much storytelling out of us. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I think they made a movie about that, didn't they, Kyle?
Oh, no way. No way. P.I.
What's the letter count? What you got?
Wait. Get out.
I'm just here to play. I'm not. You would have a good time.
Oh, you want to be competitive now?
This is not what I expected.
What's that?
Me being out like so early in the game.
We're expecting to win?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Something tells me that we should have played horse. When was that moment? Kind of like the stroke of genius. That moment when you choose how to live the rest of your life. We all experience that moment that changed your path for the future.
I would have to say it's like when my therapist said, you know, that Cory, you know, that 19-year-old athlete, you know, that guy's gone. That doesn't mean that the new Cory, you know, the one that had the stroke can't be better, you know, than the old Cory. And I feel like that was probably like the best thing anyone's ever said to me, because it was so true. Like I loved myself. I loved, you know, I was a nice guy. I, you know, did very well in sports, and I felt like, you know, after I had the stroke, I had lost everything, not really understanding that I had the opportunity to gain everything. So after he said that to me, like, gave me the outlook of, okay, like that old Cory was great, but he's gone. Let's make a new Cory. So that was kind of like my stroke of genius of, all right, let's build someone who was even better than that one.
Yeah, so mine is a little different. I mean, mine was a little more spiritual. So it was when I had my stroke, I had a vision where it was like a figure that came to me, and I made that figure out to be God, because when I was asleep at home, and the figure asked me, did I trust it? And I said, absolutely. He said, okay, son, well, we have to go. And I immediately woke up. So for me, it was, I went through this because I had been living a certain way for so long that I needed to change. My aha moment was afterwards, and it was like, I need to change what I'm doing. I need to change my approach. It just made me sit back and evaluate, like, okay, I made it through this for a reason. So it was like my aha moment, like, okay, you don't beat yourself up. You fought through this, and there was a purpose here for me. So those were the ones that I key on to just keep me going.
P. What, you have P?
Yeah, I got P.
All right, yeah, P nothing. So we'll go in and out, elbow. Try and make this time. In and out. Elbow. Woo!
Oh, okay.
All right, Ty.
Oh,
Yeah.
PI.
All right, so
All right, it's time. I like to put pressure on myself. Now it's time to come back.
supposed to be the easiest shot in the game, right?
Yeah, and you're not.
Free throw. 1,001. All right, so you missed the first one for dramatic effect.
Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know, you missed the first one for dramatic effect, and the next one goes in.
Did you really miss the first one on purpose?
No, I joke around and say that, but yeah, because I mean, I say 1,002 doesn't sound as good as 1,001. I missed the first one, I was stiff. The second that the ref threw me the ball, I took a deep breath. If you were to watch the video, I took a deep breath, and I knew literally all I had to do was go through my routine. And this was my routine, as I was going through my routine, all I had to do was just put the ball up, and it was gonna go in, except for that one. You got me distracted, so I gotta do the next one.
I didn't want to touch a basketball after my stroke. I looked at a basketball and it used to like, I don't know, it's a lot of emotions. I was angry, I was sad, I was depressed. I didn't want to play. I remember my cousin, we would go on walks. He said, you know, take the basketball and dribble it every day. So just simple dribble. And it just got me comfortable. It's like, all right, my family is comfortable with me. Why am I not comfortable with myself? And once I was comfortable with myself, that was another aha moment. Once I became comfortable with what I saw in the mirror. Okay, this is what it's going to be.
I think that is where so early in your recovery puts you on the next step to like what's next, because you're already thinking about everything in the future and not really like drearing about the past.
Playing basketball, all you hear from your coach, don't make any excuses. You know, making bad plays on me. So I didn't ask for this to happen, but my biggest thing is I learned to control the controllables. For me, I don't worry about what I can't control. This happened. For me, it's about just controlling my attitude, my approach, and not making excuses for myself, because this is something I'll live with for the duration of my life.
So I stopped making excuses. It's really hard for me to tell if it's just old age or really a brain thing, you know, because I've lived through it for 23 years. There will come a point where you're getting older.
For me, it's okay. I made peace with it, so I can go on. I don't want to be identified as, oh, okay, that's Ty, he had a stroke and that's it. Okay, it's about legacy. What did I do afterwards? You know, who did I impact afterwards? How did I use my story to help impact somebody else? And staying positive and is the only way to do it, and not make excuses for yourself.
There's two excuses in life over the 23 years. Better seats on the airline and further line passes at Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man.
Oh,
You haven't
no.
taken advantage of that yet?
No, I did at the airline.
You did it?
I mean, yeah. Six Flags?
Yeah, see, I
course.
told you. Corey did it.
I did it at the airlines. You know,
Yep.
Your board, they'll put you on first. I mean, I was like, do I want to use it to my advantage? But my leg was really tired.
You gotta.
That's so funny that you did it too.
Absolutely. People pay for the fast passes.
Yeah.
I say I pretty much paid a lot for my strokes. I might as well get to the front of the line at Great Adventure.
Right.
Right? Same thing.
Yeah.
All right. What's the letter count? P to PI?
You have nothing.
All right.
Just like your shot.
Short.
Boom.
Watch
What?
those toes.
I'll take it.
Missed it.
Yes.
Ty has PI. Corey just now got a P. That's the score.
All right. What do we got? That'll do it.
Okay.
Now everything's actually on the line. If we miss this,
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh God. Oh, that is the game. So final letter count is Kyle, P-I-G, Ty, P-I-G, and Corey, compete.
No, I'm kidding. Good game.
All right, you too. Good game, good game, good game. That was fun. That was fun.
Every decade, it's going to be something different.
Yeah.
But that is a part of growing up.
Part of the journey.
Yeah.
Enjoying this gift of life, because you know, as we all know, it can change in the blink of an eye. So
Even just sharing your story with someone on the street, like you're gonna make an impact on someone's life.
We all were reborn into our new bodies. You're a baby, and you're a teenager.
Right.
you're in adulthood.
So,
Yeah.
This thing here, it was, you know, the vessel that drove us here to have this conversation. You know, I always was taught that use basketball as a tool to get me to where I needed to go. And here I am using basketball to share, you know, a story of something unfortunate that happened to me, but how to make the most of it and help somebody else within the community. Who would have thought that something I picked up at such a young age would bring me, I used to look at it like, oh, it took me to college, but it brought me here to have this conversation, which is bigger than any basketball game that I've been a part of.
Pretty crazy.
Wow.
Pretty crazy to think about. It's true. It's a round ball for us all here. Man,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. That's the truth. Couldn't say it better than that.
Yeah.
Like the Monstars in Space Jam when they all touch it.
Stroke powers. Stroke powers. All right, awesome. That was dope.
So guys, I think we should all simulate the pimp walk.
I'm already doing it.
I don't even have to try.
Right?
It's part of my normal walk.
I see life very different and I'm more selfless. A glass breaks. I could drop two different glasses. They're not gonna break the same way and you aren't gonna put it together exactly the same. Our brains are similar. The stroke is the glass breaking, but we're out here to rebuild that glass.
You know, now I'm 12 years out from my stroke. I'm at a point where, you know, I've accepted whatever physical limitations I've had. It took me a little bit to be comfortable in my new body, but, you know, really what I went through is a blessing. And
later in life, I really became complete with just the fact of like, that's just growing pains. When I got back into brain space for my 20th year anniversary, it also been 20 years for them too.
All right, this is Ty, take one, soft sticks, mark.
notice how we couldn't play closer to my house. We both live in Jersey.
Right.
We had to travel.
He got us outside. We used to playing indoors in the gym.
He said, what time do you usually play? I'm like, 3 o'clock's like when I shoot best. All right, let's go.
8 o'clock in the morning. Let's do it.